Greetings YouTubers, it's Brenda here, and I've been doing some holiday cooking, and I've discovered I'm a little bit low on spices, like grated ginger. So I was going to go to the store and buy some, but then I thought to myself, why don't I just make my own? It's got to be better. So that's what I'm going to do and show you today. When I was at the store getting the ginger, I also picked up some bay leaves because chicken soup in winter goes together. So one moment and I'll flip the phone. Here are my bay leaves, and they are old. I have to admit, they are kind of on the old side. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to toss these out and put my new ones in. I just need to refresh all my spices, and this would be a good way to do it. Now, rinsed off bay leaves in here, and I'm going to dehydrate those. Might as well get some fresh ones. And in a few minutes, I'll be starting my ginger root. Now here is my ginger root. I got it at the grocery store. I wish I remember how much I paid for it. Shoot, I'll have to go back and check. Anyways, I tried to get some ginger root that didn't have a lot of crevices and bumps and such. And all I'm doing is scraping this off with a spoon. It's kind of hard to do that holding the phone, but there. All you have to do is scrape this outer edge off, slice it up fairly thin, and put it on your tray. Here's my progress so far. I've got 3 pieces done, and I've got 2 more to go. I'm doing quite a bit of ginger, and I'm thinking this would be a wonderful Christmas present for my sister-in-law. I think she'll love it. Anyways, I had to come back online because my hands smell so good. You know how it is when you're like cutting onions or garlic or something, and the odor, the smell, the juice kind of gets on you? Well, I don't mind if this juice is on me. It smells wonderful. Okay, here is the ginger I ended up with. And since I wanted to have these in the dehydrator a fairly even thickness, I've decided to use this right here. And I don't know if I can do it again with one hand, but it's just a case of doing slices, bringing it across. And when it gets to be too short, be very careful with your fingers and use one of these. But let's check the size here. Nice, thin slices, almost potato chip thickness. I must say using this is slick. I didn't have much experience using this before, and this is a winner. You can put this on your food and keep going. You don't have to worry about cutting your fingers at all. Use this, don't even use your fingers. I think I made a lot. Look at all that. It's going to be a lot. It's good. I'm starting my second tray, and I think I'm adding people to my list, my Christmas list on who I'm going to give this to, because I think I have a little bit too much. On the other hand, ginger is also good for when you have a cold. So I should really look up the medical uses for ginger and get a clearer idea. Smelling this, I could probably use this in a tea or a drink, maybe a lemonade or something. But I'm going to look up some of the nutritional values too, because I don't want this to go to waste. It's really sad, but so many of the people I know, they're not interested. It's like, if it doesn't come from a store, they don't want nothing to do with it. They don't get it. Even if they could taste the quality, they just, it's too much of a bother, or it's just weird, and they don't want to try it. But you never know. One day you just don't have access to a store, and you need to know how to do things. So I'm going to be starting my 3rd tray very, very soon. Oh, that smells so good. So now I have a minor question. You know what I'm doing with fruits? I don't mind the dehydrator having different kinds of fruits and different kinds of items in the dehydrator together. I don't think they affect each other a great deal. I just don't know if ginger, this is wet. Can you see the shininess? It's very wet. I don't know if with so much moisture, if the flavor will transfer itself to the bay leaves. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do, instead of putting them together like I thought I was going to do, is I'm going to do them separate. And since I've got so many of these sliced up, I think I will take the bay leaves out and then put these in. Just set the bay leaves aside. I was doing, I was on the computer, just looking at a couple videos, and some people said that their ginger only takes 3 hours. Oh, my phone is ringing. I guess I have to hang up. This is working quite well. There is enough heat from my ginger. Let me show you my ginger. Don't fall down. Full tray here. Empty tray. And half tray. And a full tray. Anyways, there's enough heat from the dehydrator that my leaves are getting dry anyways. And it doesn't have a chance to splatter. The juice doesn't have a chance to splatter right here. Okay, I'm finally back. I didn't continue filming. My family went into the living room and started watching TV, and I really didn't feel like making a video in front of them. I don't know what it is, but it makes me a little self-conscious still. I don't think anybody in my family has actually seen any of my videos online, but that's okay. I'm having fun with it. Here is what I got with the ginger. I do have a couple pictures I'll show you. Okay, the first one, of course, was the ginger on the dehydrator trays, and the second one was the coffee grinder that I used to grind this up. As you can see, I got a little bit over half a container here. I found the receipt for the ginger. I bought just a tad, just a smidgen over a pound. It was $2.99 a pound, and it cost $3.04, something like that. So it's just a smidgen over. 8 ounces of McCormick in my area is $3.78. So I got more ginger, a better quality of ginger, a fresher ginger, and maybe 75 cents cheaper. This is just a rough guesstimate. It's just for fun. It's nice to compare. So that's my ginger story. I'll chat with you later. Bye-bye.